Um, right. The nearest warp to the Forsaken Fortress is inside the Fairy Fountain, and I can't sail from here. So apparently the Forsaken Fortress was not where I had to go, and so I went and looked it up as usual, and apparently where I'm supposed to go next is here. I'm messing around with some of the treasure maps that I found, and like I don't remember where I picked up pretty much any of these, but it does look like one of them actually shows the shape of an island that's actually sort of similar to this, and like there's an X on the ground approximately where I am. So if I did this, I'm surely not going to find a piece of the Triforce just by doing this. This is surely just some other random junk, right? I'm surely going to have to actually do something on the island. Oh, piece of heart. Okay. Um, thanks, I guess. I need... Where is the menu that shows... Oh, there it is. I need one more before I can get a free health upgrade, apparently. That'd be nice, I guess. But more importantly... So if I can... Alright, I guess I'll just get out, because I can't really sail across the wind. Oh, I can't use my tools like this. So... There's trees on that island. And I'm wondering if I can get a little closer, if I can just like get onto the island by doing this the same way that I had to once or twice in that other dungeon. Yes, apparently. Alright, we are now on this thing that looks like, I don't know, one of those revive things from Pokemon, or one of the collectibles from like Paper Mario or something. What is this? That is a tree stump. It's also vaguely button-shaped. So can I... where is it? Can I do this? No. Can I do the video game thing of looking behind the waterfall? No. Can I just grapple farther up the island with the other trees? That's probably what I should have tried the first time. So we're going to make it over this way, and... anymore, there is at least one more tree up this way. And from here... Alright, what am I going to find up here? Music is going to start playing for one. Is that like a hole in the ground? Can I drop down here and find something useful? The music was starting to play, I assume, because the day-night cycle was ticking over to daytime. Alright, so here we have a cauldron. This looks like, if not a full dungeon, at least a mini dungeon. Where did I come out? Is that just on the other side of where I started? Nope. Okay, hello. No. Nobody said you were allowed to do that. Alright. No jump scares for you. So this one is covered. Let's go and uncover this with explosives. I meant to drop, not throw. Was there another one over here that was covered? There was. There are a lot of these. Am I gonna have to start doing the, like... remember which cauldrons are linked together thing? Am I gonna want to get out paper for this? So, firstly, I think I came from that one. Okay. Are all the cauldrons that link to each other gonna have, like, a line of sight to each other? Is that gonna be the rule? Or am I gonna have to actually, like, draw a map? Thanks. This one, where is this in relation to where I've been? Okay, I don't think this one is close to where I've been. So I'm gonna jump back into it. And, or we're not gonna jump back into it. I'm gonna jump back into it. And... of course that thing respawns, because why would it stay down? Just why? Let's see, there's also this one, which I don't know what that one did. This one came from, like, the beginning. You know what would really actually be useful? If I had a map that I could, like, draw on. on the bottom screen, and if I could use that to like mark the places where I've been. But let's see. Let's go down here, and where's this gonna lead me? Okay. That I thought the one that led me to the beginning was. I guess they both go there then. So this one, rude. So this one, the one on the other side of this, goes to the like upper deck of the pirate ship. What about this one? This is a new room. All right, so there are things here that will try and throw things at me, and I'd rather they didn't. And let's see, there's another one over here. And you take, I think, 5 hits to take down, at least with this version of the sword. Let's go put a bomb there. Let's go put a bomb there. Let's go put a bomb. Not that. Let's go put a bomb there. And we can see where these are gonna go. So this is the bottom of the pirate ship where I was, where I got the joy pendant thing. And this is gonna be a different pirate ship. Alright, you go away. Can I blow up both of these at the same time? I don't know how big the blast radius is. And over here, let's put that away. So this is like, alright, I am gonna get a sheet of paper. Alright, so I got me a sheet of paper and I'm looking around trying to see the whole thing from above. So I started out by that line on the screen over there. This one is kind of where I've spent the most time. And I think that cauldron linked to what I think is just up here on top behind that fence. And I'm guessing that the place I want to be is up there. So can I just try one of these and see if it leads me like up there? Was that actually it? Alright, so I saw the shadow. You can go away. At least until, like, I look away for 2 seconds and you respawn. What's in here? Is this going to be part of the Triforce? Ghost ship chart. Okay. Not part of the Triforce, but... If the walkthrough told me to come here, that probably is related to it. Let me see. It doesn't look like there's anything over there on that ship that I can really do. That's just a wreck. Alright. Let's get out of here, and then we can see what... I'm holding a pencil. I probably should not use that on the Wii U gamepad. Let me actually grab the stylus. So, if I go and check the ghost ship chart... You know, I've got... So the one I looked at here was Treasure Chart 23. I've also got 36, 39, the Ghost Ship chart, Tingle's chart, the Incredible chart, Beetle's chart, 12, and that's it. I wonder if, like, if I scavenge in certain locations, if I could also find other bits of health or something like that. I don't know. 39 looks kind of familiar. I think that might be Windfall Island, but I don't really feel like going back to Windfall Island right now. Maybe I'll do that later. If I can get one more piece of heart and then get a health upgrade, because I have 3 right now, that might be worth my time. But let's go, jump back on this guy. I think I actually landed on you without drama. And the ghost ship chart. I wish I could show the bottom screen right now. That's cryptic. Okay. We've got what looks like very abstract islands and a sun in the middle. Is that... And, like, it's got text on it, but it's not legible text. And since it's those Hylian runes, I feel like if I translated them, they would probably turn into, like, a recipe for, like, brownies or something. Because apparently that's what a lot of the Hylian runes in Zelda games actually translate into. I can't zoom in on it either. So, apparently what I have to do is this ghost ship chart is going to, like, tell me which island the ship is going to appear next to during different phases of the moon. Um, and if you gave me like 12 hours, I probably could have figured that out. But I'm not sitting here for 12 hours, so this is why walkthrough is invented. I don't know what phase of the moon is. Can I go into like first person in any way right now? I'm gonna have to wait for the sun to set. How long is that gonna take? I forget how long the game's day-night cycle is. I looked it up once. I think it's 20 minutes. I think it's 24 minutes. Like, 1 second of real time is 1 minute in game or something like that. But I can't remember. But I need to like wait to be able to see the moon. All right, there's the moon. It's like it's almost half. It's like barely a crescent. And when it looks like that, can I pause the game? When it looks like that, there are. Oh man, I don't even know how to describe that shape. Oh, you know what? The symbol on the moon that is the current one is kind of glowing, which will at least mean that when I want to do this, I don't have to like look at the sky to find it. Okay. Wait, are you serious? There are 8 Triforce shards? Alright, for 1, Triforce. For 2, technically there are 4 triangles in the Triforce if you count the middle one. For 3, technically there are 5 triangles in the Triforce if you count like the big outer bounding triangle one. I have no idea what kind of math mistake you must have done to come up with 8. Anyway, so I'm at the like crescent moon-shaped island, trying to kill time for the next day-night cycle to take over because I missed a couple of the ones that I was supposed to get, and I see that this guy is standing here, and at least when you're in the sea, it really looks like the island itself is waving up and down, but I guess that's just like a frame of reference thing. What are you doing exactly? What do you see? So if I look in the direction he's looking, there's that thing sticking out of the water. And, yeah, I started trying to puzzle this out before I decided I might as well start talking again. Is that one of those submarine things? I have some time to kill, 10 minutes or whatever for the next day-night cycle. So if I were to, like, actually... I think I saw a treasure chest on top of this island, too, which I might as well open since I'm here. But if I were to just sail over there for a minute and knock some heads around, what would I see? How about I don't... You're gonna... Alright, you're electrified still. Ow. Alright, how about we don't do that? And instead, how about we look at what's... Alright, I need to open it from the front. What's in here? Another treasure chart. Alright. So, again, since I have some time to kill, did it say what number that was? I think it was probably this one because that doesn't sound familiar. So that's just not really telling me much. There's like a fan-shaped island with a little X next to it, which I don't recognize. If they're all going to be pieces of heart, I might consider just looking up the locations of where they point to, going there, getting the piece of heart, and then having like another thing of health or two. Because that's probably going to be something I need when I fight the boss. But I think that's going to be a future me sort of thing. Alright. But really, since I do have some time to kill, I will come over here, and there is... What are you exactly? Just kind of bounced off of me and made my ship go in the wrong direction. How about you, I lost track of you, which I don't like, because I don't trust you when I don't see you. Let's just go and just get out here and see what exactly is in the submarine. Does time pass when you're inside? I don't remember if time passes when you're inside. So, we've got one of these guys. This is a much emptier looking... Well, thanks. This is a much emptier looking room than the last one, I say, until at least all of these things show up at the same time. and try to kill me. How many of you are gonna drop hearts? So I got 1, 2, flight juice, 3 hearts. Which isn't bad because I did take a lot of damage when I was sailing over. And see if that can do some crowd control there. No, don't run away from the bomb. Alright. This is my last bomb. Let's try not to waste that one. Alright, and if I can, like, get rid of the rest of you real fast. Can I actually have some bombs being dropped? So, like, once again, the game is, like, not dropping the thing that I actually need. It's dropping all the other things. Is that a flower? I don't know what that's for. It's dropping all the other things, but it's not, like, dropping the bombs that I need. Alright, so, are we done here now? Alright, let's just go and break the Smash Ball. We got some more bombs. I got into some... In case anyone's wondering where they all went, I got into some naval combat with some weird hooligans at some point a while ago, and I used most of my bombs there, and I also took a lot of damage because I got shot, but we're back. So what's going to be in here? Probably the most useful thing to me at this point is going to be pieces of heart. Or another treasure chart, which might or might not indirectly be a piece of heart. So there really are a lot of these. 9? Okay. That's sort of a crescent shape, but it's a more, like, blobby crescent shape than the one that's right here, so it's probably not this one. This crescent island is pretty sharp. This one looks more like, I don't know, an Oblivion Gate or something. But we will, let's go back in the direction of this island over here. I see time did not pass when I was inside. Right, so we can come back over to this thing and idle for a while. So, there definitely does exist a world where I can get excited about, you know, things like this treasure hunt or things like, figuring out exactly what that ghost ship map was telling me. But, like, the time for that, I think, is long gone. I'm just trying to get through this game so that I can move on to doing Let's Plays of other things at some point. This thing electrified me, which was very rude. I wasn't able to get a hit on it quite as fast as I was last time. Can I blow you up? Alright, so the blast stunned you. And then the blast stunned me. Alright, you're still stunned. Alright, so that wore off. Alright, let's waste another bomb. And do that again. And while you're not... Alright, there we go. I guess that did a little damage to you. It just didn't do, like, a lot of damage to you. So how much time have we wasted? I see the sun is up there. And I see it's moving. Slowly. It's gonna make landfall sort of around this direction. And then... I don't expect a ghost ship will be out yet, because it's still not nighttime. It is thunderstorming, though. So what's over there? Dragon Roost. I think that's the Tower of the Gods. That's the Forsaken Fortress over there. Windfall is probably that thing. This little island doesn't stick up very far out of the ground, so you can't really see it until you get reasonably close to it. Alright, so I have to say, I really do like how... Oh, there is a ship. Alright, I guess I'll go and try and board that thing. I really do like how the sky works in this game. And while I was sitting there looking at the sky, I was kind of trying to, like, pick apart exactly what it was doing. I recently made a video on, like, the Mario Kart Wii sun lens flare effect. And I suspect, at least for the sun, that we've got, like, a more advanced version of that happening here. Can I sail? Where were you? I think you were on the other side over here. Let's go in this direction. I suspect, at least for the sun, we've got, like, a more advanced version of that. And I think the clouds are actually, like, some sort of cloud simulation. It's not just a texture or a skybox. Because they do seem to, like, move in, like, wispy patterns. I'll, speed it up a little bit and see if I can watch exactly what it's doing. Oh. Thought I was gonna have to get out. I'll speed up the footage of looking at the sky a little bit and see if I can figure out exactly what it's doing. But in the meantime, alright, so we've got one of these guys who will invert my controls. And we've got, and I had a feeling that, oh yeah, great. That's gonna do a lot of damage. It did like 2 hearts. Oh no, it only did like half of a heart? I think someone in the comments a while ago said something about like in the original game they did a lot more. Anyway, so we've got some of these lantern things. Oh, we've got one of you, so Kamex. Magikarpas. Are you done? You're possessing me now? Alright, that was fast. Can I grab? I don't really need that, but I do need to not get destroyed by these guys. I was kind of expecting before I jumped down here that like this purple haze on the floor was going to be one of those you can't use your tools hazes. And alright, yeah, I never finished you off, did I? So, gotta do a little more damage there. Health, please. Bombs. Got some bombs, finally. Flight juice I don't really need. And there's gonna be another one. Did you get summoned by the Magic Koopa? Kamex. Just get down here. Get down here so I can fight you for real. Or I can shoot arrows into you, I guess. Yeah, alright, so you're spawning those guys. Alright, fine. Nope, not that one, this one. And I guess I can't do that while I'm on fire. Hello? Alright, I just caught up with you eventually, did not get the bow out, but that's going to, it's gonna make Kamex over there go away, and then there's this guy who's gonna, spin around like someone who's, I don't know, doing a physics experiment on a desk chair or something like that. But until... Oh, get back here, mister. Alright, finally. So, can I, maybe health or maybe bombs or maybe something like that? Thank you. We can, come out of this in better shape than we started, and let's go in this direction. Oh, I thought there was going to be, like, a lot more than that, but apparently not. Let's see what's in this very spiky-looking treasure chest. I'm not sure what the spikes are really there for. You'd think that, like, that would just make it easier to open because you'd have something to grab onto. That is a Triforce shard. You need 7 more shards to form a complete piece of the Triforce. Okay. Who is that? Did I just get kicked out? Definitely just got kicked out. Alright. I was hoping that the red line would maybe give me a hint, as at least to, like, what part of the sea to look for the rest of this, but apparently he's not, and I'm just gonna have to find that out on my own. If I find it out, I mean, I'm gonna check on Zelda Dungeon and see what they have to say.